Hello, everybody. This is Greg29407 back with another episode of City Skylines. Look like a concert is just about letting out. A bunch of the crowd is just now leaving, jumping in their cars and headed off. This was the music festival. We were in our resort area or tourist area. Lots of cars, but we now have our traffic pretty much under control. Let's see what we got here. 86%. That's really good. So, our last episode, I would put it on this neighborhood, and we have our monorail system going, and I put in a lake. And this is what I've done with the lake. I zoned everything with offices around there. Put like a little curvy road around here and loops underneath the freeway and over here like this, and then comes right back out here. So it's just a little two-entrance area. I could put some more buildings in here at some point, but I kind of don't want to do that. And I put in like little walking trails, as I am prone to do, and lots of trees, and it came out looking pretty nice. I don't know. It's looking pretty good. I put in some offices along here and along the main street here, main street corridor. And we have a little bit of demand for offices and some industrial. I think at some point I may go ahead and make this a district and do the high-end IT things. I'll get skyscrapers, but I might not. I think this looks pretty nice the way it is. But what I did promise last time was when we come back, we're going to do either the amusement park or the zoo. And I think what we ought to do is do the zoo, because the zoo is pretty cool. And I want to do what right over here next to our monorail line. So we'll take up as much space as we need over here. And we'll take as much space as we need. And then after that, after we use everything, we'll bring it in and we can put in something else over here too. So the first thing I want to do is I want to lay out some basic roads. I don't want to have it right on this main road. Look at these people down here. Why in the world are people using this monorail? There's nothing over here. But they're running down the street. Well, that's good for them. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in a little road system here. I'll use my little fancy road. And I think I want to make like a little, let's see. A little fancy entrance. To our zoo. A couple of streets off of here. Run a little parallel to let's go down a little bit more on this one. Let's go way out far of that just because I'm never gonna get these things exactly right. Let's not obsess about this. Well, we can obsess a little bit about it. All right, that's close enough. Okay. Cut off this extra part of the road. I just wanted to give people a way to pull in here. Let's go ahead and fix this. Let's fix the intersection. I don't want a bunch of people stopping at the stoplight right now. Maybe eventually. But right now, I just want smooth driving. Okay. All right, we will obsess about it. All right. So that's good now. Let's go ahead and put in a few parking lots over here. We'll have like a little trail to get directly to the monorail as well. All right. So let's go ahead and paint in our district. We'll make this bigger than we need it to be for right now. And we're going to do the district, and it's going to be Park District. Park. And I like when the zoo is spread out really nicely. We'll worry about size later. Oh, we can. Oh, you know, we can actually have the SeaWorld. They have like a little sea section. Let me get my notes here. Let's see here. For zoos, we have, of course, 5 levels. And we get the basic stuff, so I'm trying to keep track of everything we can do here. All right. Let's click on the button for the zoo. Picture the elephant. And like everything else we do with these parks, we're going to do the zoo main gate. Let's put this right across the street. It doesn't like my curvy road. For crying out loud. It's already occupied. What does it mean already occupied? It's because the road's curved? I think it's because the road's curved. Well, that's really poor. It doesn't like any kind of curved road there? All right. I'll be right back. Okay, I bulldozed everything and I put a new flat road, which isn't nearly as good. But here we go. Now we have moose and reindeer. That sounds good. Zoo side gates, zoo souvenir shop, Antelope, restrooms, birdhouse, zoo cafe, zoo plaza. Alrighty. So now we got to put in our little parking garages again, which don't really fit there. So we'll put this on this side. All right, so we got to decide how we want to make the zoo. I mean, we want to have some kind of organization to it. We have moose and reindeer, antelope, and bird house. And later we'll get the reptile house, flamingos, seals, which go in the water. So I think what we can do is we can have some, well, let's go ahead and lay this stuff out. I'm going to go ahead and fence some of this stuff. Well, that's not fencing it yet. Let's do the pathways. We'll kind of play this by ear because I don't have it laid out what I want to do. So let this come right off here. All right, and again, you can make a fairly compact zoo if you want to. I like having them kind of big. So we have these different buildings. Zoo Plaza. Okay, that's the first thing I want to have. So let's go ahead and do the pathway here. Zoo Plaza right here. I wish you didn't do this weird color thing where it's hard to see what's going on when you put down buildings here. It just makes it a little confusing. Okay, now we're going to have these other supporting things like we do in our most stuff. The cafe, the souvenir shop, and the bathroom. So let's go ahead and put that stuff near here. So this is going to be the cafe. Right here. Souvenir shop, we want to get them right on the way in and the way out. So we'll put that right here. The bathrooms. Put that on the way in and out too. All righty. So moose and reindeer is big. Okay, so it goes against the road. So we'll probably want to put it on this side. The inside, yeah. I think we're gonna have like a big loop around, so you can walk around like a big loop and do all the different events and stuff. So that's a good size. The birdhouse, not so big. Over here. And Antelope Enclosure, which is not that big. Okay, so let's go ahead. Moose and reindeer. That's the first event we want to have. Let's go ahead and do our walkway. Let's go straight off from this. We're going to put a fence enclosure around the entire zoo as well. Let's get a better idea about how big we got so far. I said this is going to stick out a little bit, quite a bit here. This keeps saying space already occupied. I don't get that. It's very strange. Is it too close to the road? Doesn't like that side either, but that's weird. Look at this. It thinks there's other things in the map, and there's not. Do I have any powered boxes here or anything? No? It doesn't mind being in the middle of that path, which is weird. All right, I'm going to play around with this a little bit. We'll see what happens. I've been playing around with this thing a little bit, and it works when it's not on a path. So I think what I'm going to do get rid of that path first. I'd like to spin this around. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Let's do something like right here. Okay, now it says, oh, you're not on a path. I need to be on a road. Oh, really? Wow. Okay, so it has something a little, I think it has like maybe a built-in type. It says it's kind of a built-in path. Yeah. See, this one comes with a bit of a built-in path. Okay. Let's see here. So this is the moose and antelope, right? Moose and reindeer. Here we go. That's pretty neat looking. I've got it kind of turned the wrong way, I guess. Maybe not. I guess it works. I guess the path goes all the way around here. I got some people in there already. I got some customers. All right. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, let me see here. I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 12 different main attractions you can have. One of those is the sea life, which we may or may not get. I can put it up here if we can. So 12. So we got plenty of space. I just wanted to kind of space this thing out just right. I don't want to have like way too much space. So I think we'll start going off on this side. How far do we? There, we got plenty of room that way. Okay. Okay. Birdhouse and Antelope Enclosure. Let's do the Antelope Enclosure next. Oh. There's no reason to stick them too close together. That's good. And then let's go down this end. Let's do the birdhouse down here. I like kind of having like this as being the center of everything. Do that to match the other one. All right. So here's the basic outline for a zoo. We got lots of cars in here. They're parking in our parking garage too. All right, let's go ahead and do a little trail to get over here. There we go. Let's examine this. But first of all, oh yeah, I'm going to save. Okay. Let's see what it says. Tells us about what's going on here. Okay, so we have had 57 people so far. That's not bad. Let's see, animal ethics. We'll do that. We're going to do a lot of these things that are. So zoo animals receive extra care and activities to keep them happy and entertained. Boost the entertainment effect of the zoo by 20%. Advertising campaign. All right. Night tours. Okay. Even more fun. That's amusement parks. Recycle garbage. Nature preserve. Okay. So those give us some policies. We're not making money on this yet, but we'll get there. We need to get to 250 for we're already there for entertainment value. Just need more people. So I'm going to let this run for a little bit. And I think we'll go out this way because we do want to do that, if we can, do that sea life. I've never been able to do a zoo with a sea life. I never was close to the water. So I think we're going to go out this way and try and get the sea life thing over here. I like having like a little main drag, like the road would go like this, and then have all the attractions on the outside, with little walking trails in the middle or something. All right, so that's good. Now let's see what our monorail is doing. So we now have a zoo on one end, offices at the top end, and houses on the and business on the other end. We're up to 107 per week, 108. Let's see what we got here for the line. Okay, not a huge number. Yeah, but I took it down to 3 trains. And we got a ways to go to build this up. That's okay. We don't have very much going on right now. Okay, I'm going to put this on pause and let the city grow a little bit. We'll be right back. All right, I just set up the Piggly Wiggly in the neighborhood, as well as a Michael's store. This is right near all of our new residence area. It's nice high rises over here. We had a big demand for some businesses, commercial and offices, so I put some of those over there. Did one of my patented little shopping centers here, using the shopping center parking lot mod that I have. It's really nice. But I just got a message that our zoo has gone up to level 2. So let's come over here. Let's see what we got here. We have over 500 people. So we need to get to 2,500 next, and we have some new buildings. So let's take a look at these. We have gotten the bison enclosure and the insect, amphibian, and reptile house. Okay, so let's see how big these things are. Bison enclosure is good sized. And the reptile house, which I think I probably want to put over here next to the bird house, it's not very big, not very big at all. Let's see here. Where is the water? I wish we could see this a little bit better. Okay. So I think we will go one more out there. Yeah, let's do the pathway out here. We'll put the bison thing over here. Ooh, I need to spread my my zoo out a little bit. Good. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. There's another one of those things where it has to be on its own path. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and turn this, and we'll put it off the path a little bit. Maybe come around there. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this a little bit different. We did like a little tilted thing. Nah, let's just stick with this. The heavy-duty animals over here. It's off a little bit. Okay. Let's set up our paths. It's a little bit raised, it looks like. What was that? I think one of these animals was talking to us. Yeah, that's some of the animals. Let's see what this is going on here. Let's take a look at what we got.
All right.
What in the world? All right, here is the antelope. Here's the bison. Keep looking. Here's the reindeer and moose. So I think we'll bring this path along this way. Come like this, but we'll kind of go out for the water thing too. Let's go out a little bit farther this way for the reptiles. Or, yeah, that's funny because with the campus stuff, the later we got in the levels, the bigger the enclosures were. And the zoo is the opposite. The last few buildings, which are like the rhino, the lion, giraffe, they're not that big. I think we will need to go out a little bit farther over here. And we can always move these buildings around if we want to later on too. Put these guys at the far end of the park. I'm not going to go. I don't want to see a bunch of snakes and lizards and junk. Yeah. All right, so this is pretty good. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Now next up, when we hit the 2,500 mark, we have quite a ways to go. We will be getting at level 3 flamingos, elephants, and sea life. And the sea life is, from what I've seen, it's very large. I think we had to put it over here. So we'll have our walkway. And you kind of go up over here and have a special section for that. And we'll have a walkway going this way and have all the other attractions over along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's almost half of all the ones we're going to get. So it's not a whole bunch more space. So, okay. So I'm going to do, well, I think what we'll do is I'm going to save. All right. I think I'll do another pathway along this side over here, a little dual thing, and we will wait until we get a little farther. Oh, you know, one interesting thing. This dead body in the baseball field here, a dead person's waiting for him. He's been there since I put the baseball field in. He died the first game, and the hearses ignore the baseball stadium completely. They just run up. They just go right past it. I've actually followed the hearses, and they go right up here, and then they just keep on moving. That body's never leaving. Anyway, that's just an aside. So we will be back when the zoo gets a little bit bigger. Be back soon. Okay, our zoo has just hit 3 stars. Let's take a look at that. See what that means for us. We've gotten 3 new buildings. Or one of them is a sea life, and one is the elephants, and one is the flamingos. So let's take a look and see how big these things are. The flamingos is not huge. Oh, first of all, I went ahead and did this this little loop thing. So eventually I'll have like paths through here and some walkways and stuff like that, and connected that in too. And this will be where, you know, all of our stuff is. So let's see. All right, so let's see what the sizes are. Flamingo, okay, that's not huge. Again, it works not on the path, so you have to have a path that goes to it. Okay. Elephants. It's decent size, but not massive. Yeah, it's good size. That's a big one. And the sea life one has to be on water. So shoreline required. All right, so let's go ahead. Push this out here. So I can't see where the shore begins. So let's see. All right, we're definitely in the shore. All right, let's see if we can place this thing in here. Oh, there we go. All right. Hey, there we go. Now we need to get a path to connect that. See how this works here. And there's a little bit of power. We definitely do not want to have a bunch of power lines in here. Let's see about water. No, water's fine. Okay. Alrighty, now we want a little return, I think, path for this as well. Nice. Okay. Now let's see here. It's kind of parallel. All right, so let's take a look at what else we have. The elephants we definitely want this side of the thing. Right there too. Let's do it on the main path. Okay. And the flamingos, I think we should be down here with the birds and the. This has to be off. The birds and the reptiles and stuff like that. Let's see, what else do we have left? Level 4 is giraffes and monkeys, and level 5 is rhinos and lions. So let's go ahead and put this on the end down here. See what this thing looks like. Hard to tell where the front of this building is supposed to be. I don't know. I wonder which side is the front of this building. Let's okay. That wasn't too bad. That was not bad at all. Hey, that's almost perfect. Wow, we got lucky. That was just completely coincidental. All righty, let's see here. So again, we have 4 more things, and I think there's plenty of room for 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the giraffes are small, the enclosure is small, the monkeys' house is small too. The rhinos and lions, I think, are a little bit decent size. So we definitely have enough room in here. All right, so I think I feel comfortable enough. Start doing a few paths along here. Okay. We'll do some connections. Let's go ahead and kind of clean this up a little bit. Bit much. Okay. Oh, kind of went up a little hill a little bit. Okay. We'll do the same thing down here. We'll just kind of meander around and enjoy their day. Very nice. Let's look at the elephants. The sea life. I've never done one of these sea lives before. This is pretty neat looking. House exotic fish and aquatic mammals. Okay. All right. So I put a little fence around this. I can go ahead and start closing this a little bit more now, so we know the general size of this. Let's see what we've got here. Oops. Okay, so we're losing a huge amount of money on this zoo, but we need to hit 5,000 people. We're halfway there, and we have plenty of entertainment value, so we're in pretty good shape. It's a slow growth. All right, so I am going to put on pause, and I will probably pick this up again tomorrow. But as far as you know, it'll be just a few seconds from now. So we'll be right back. Well, it looks like we hit level 4. We now get the Monkey Palace and Giraffe Enclosure right here at our zoo. In the meantime, I've been doing a lot of traffic management and things like that. I had this other neighborhood over here. I've now named, I have 3 sets of suburbs over here. Not really suburbs, because there are a lot of high-rises too. 3 different neighborhoods. And I call them all Mountain View Estates, and we have 23,000 people living over here. That's pretty amazing. But anyway, let's go ahead and take care of our zoo. This is the next to last level, so let's go ahead and see what we got. Let's see what this Monkey Palace looks like. Monkey Palace. Yeah, this is a smaller venue. And then the other one is the Giraffe Enclosure. Again, also, this one needs its own little road here. So the next 2 are the Rhinos and the Lions. I put a fence around the entire enclosure, by the way. You have that. The Monkey Palace over here, down next to the. May need some more space over here. My goodness. No, I think we're safe because that's small. It's not terribly big. I can always put this over here, though. Oh, no, never mind. All right, I am going to get a little angle here. Yeah, let's not be beholden to just this square area. All right. Monkey piles we'll put right here. Let's do this road first and see how this looks. Okay. It's not bad at all. Got plenty of room for the two big things here. Monkey pallet right there on the angle. Add a little bit of visual interest to our area. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. I'm going to go ahead and add another restroom down here at this end. I think another one down at this end as well. Because in real life, this is a good sized part. Now again, you can make the zoo much smaller than this, but I'd like kind of spread out a little bit. So we got plenty of room for the other next two. I think they would both fit, I believe, but we can always make room if not. So this has been a bit of a long episode. So I think we're going to call it a day on this one. Oh, let me check this one thing for my monorails. We are up to 68 a week. No, 103 a week. Here we go. This is monorails. 106 a week. All right, so it's picked up a decent amount. It's, I think a tram line would have been better, but getting the tram here would have been a pain in the neck. Oh, let me tell you this other thing. This is my favorite part right here. It had been my Alpine Village, but now look at this this office park I got. I did all the high-rise stuff. Around this, our beautiful little lake we've got. That's amazing. Watch this. Let's see. Let's follow this guy. This is how we'll end the episode. He's going to drive. He's driving along the freeway. He's going into the touristy area. Maybe he's going to pull off. Maybe he's going to keep going to the rest of our town. Start coming up here across the river. Look at this area over here. High rises right up on both sides of the freeway. Monorail line down there. Look at these buildings coming up. Look at that. There's a park in there. Look at that lake. Oh my gosh, all the high rises are in the lake. It's beautiful. Look, he's coming off. He's getting off the road. He can't believe the beauty of this thing. He's going to pull off and live here forever. Welcome, fellow. Welcome, Emma Miller. We loved having you in our town. That is really, really cool. I'm really, really happy with this. It's the first time I've tried to do one of these little lakes. It came out great. I think it's actually pretty beautiful. So, all right, that's going to do it for now. I'm going to leave it on this. Until next time, this is Greg29407 saying sayonara, and we will see you next time.